Alright, welcome back to the channel. Try to keep the camera a little further away from my facial department this time. Apparently the wife said you can see damn near to my brain up my nose in the last one. I don't know why it was so close. I don't know. But anyhow, today's video, I'm gonna be doing wood around the back window of this thing and cutting around the side windows. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. Alright, as you can tell, I'm using this as a template. This way I can mark all around my edges here. And then, what I'm going to do is use this right here. It's 3/4 inch. And I'll double it up to make it 1.5 inches. I'll make 2 of these for the back window and sides. This way, then it will actually end up being even. It sticks 3/8 out over top of this. So I'm gonna put 3/8 plywood here. It should be flush from the roof to the floor. Make it a little easier on the upholstery guy. And he has a lot to attach to. And I'll do around that window, and then around this window, and then in between the back glass and the side glass. Maybe they're gonna bend some flat steel for the corner, or I see some people put like just a block of wood and glue it to the body there. I'm not sure. Kind of leaning towards the metal. And I still have to do my metal from here to here, here to here on both sides still. But gotta run the doors down here. Still gotta do across the top and the A-pillar, and then across the header up here. But we're getting there. So let's go ahead and mark this right here out, and we'll see if I really screw this up or if it turns out halfway decent. I don't know yet. So let's see. There's my template of my glass. I'm going to put a muffler on that one. And so now what I'm going to do is, so this way I kind of want, I have to leave room where I have my flattener to mount my glass to here on the inside. So what I'm thinking of is, what appears to look good to me anyway in my head when I'm sitting there measuring, is I'm going to stay 3/4 of an inch off this line down all the way around. So this way I have room to glue my glass in, and then when he wraps the upholstery around, the board's probably, I don't know, 1/8 inch thick or something maybe, and then you have material, boom. So you're probably talking a 1/4 inch altogether with that good stuff. So I think 3/4 of an inch from here to here. And that should be fine, I think. Let's see why it shouldn't be, right? Hope so. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know. But this is definitely a learning curve for me also. I've never had to put wood in a car before. But we are. So I'm pretty sure 3/4 of an inch will be okay. Let's go check it out and see real quick. When I did my wood in here, right here, that's 3/4 of an inch from here to my wood face here. So this way I can glue my glass to the flat part, and then he can wrap the upholstery around to it, and when he does, you know, it'll overlap the glass a little bit, kind of butt against it or whatever. And this way I only have maybe a 1/4 inch gap or so, like here. And there'll be glass, and then you have the black bead around it, so you're never gonna see it. Don't pay no mind to it. I think that'll work. You know what? I'm gonna run with it. We're gonna see what happens. So let's get this right here cut out real quick. So this way I can take this, put it to that, and then we'll see. All right. if they have to, or they can do warm panel. I don't know, not an upholstery guy. I might try it. Might turn out like crap. I don't know. Guess we'll have to see about that part. to go. Let's cut it out and we'll try it out. Alright, let's see if this actually fits or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Actually, not bad. May have to trim the upper part a little bit. Maybe. You know what? I think I can probably do that. And then we'll cut out a smaller one over in here. That will step it out 3/4 here. I think it might work. So, that's still around the back window so far anyway. So, I may cut out another little piece for here. Let me check out to see how that's going to look anyway. Alright, so we got the back window pieces cut out. I did end up putting this panel right here in, off camera, but so I cut this down right here, this wood, just to level it out all the way down. I'm gonna do a little bit more sand on it probably, and then I just took and bonded it right here to the body. And then took 3/4 inch, that's birch I believe, wood. It's made out of that. Obviously what you've seen in the rest of it cutting. So, and that's going to go right here. Like that, around that window. All the way around. And then I'm going to glue it there, and obviously I gave myself enough a gap between the body and the wood so I can glue my window in there right around this seam right here I made around here. I just took Polybond. When I was talking to Bob at Spirit Cars, he said that you just take his Polybond, smear a coat of it around to here, inch wide, whatever, something so you can glue the glass onto it. So that's what I ended up doing. Seems to be working good. So far, I haven't glued glass to it yet, but so all I have left to do is the panel I made now is to glue it back there, and then it'll just be a little bit of a, when it meets here to the headliner up here, it's on like a little bit of a slant forward because the way the roof on these, obviously they slant forward a little bit, so that's what you'll end up with. I'm just trying to make it easier on the upholstery guy and just trying to make it a little bit more flat. Hopefully it'll work. Either that or I made it worse on me, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I like doing carpenter work about as much as I like doing paint work. Yeah, I did carpenter work for a long time too. Never a fan of it. So I did glue 2 pieces together. It's been drying now. Made this one a little bit shorter, so this is the one that's going to go against the body on the back against that window seal right here glue. Made it a little bit shorter because where, like I said, the roof kind of rolls in. This way it was sitting there nice and flush and this wasn't going to be hitting the body on the outside. But that's the way it is. So on the next video I'll be gluing that in, and hopefully we can button up that whole side, and plus I'll do my metal supports that are going to come from here to the B pillar on it. So all that right there will be in the next video. I did cut steel, as you've seen, that rolls down behind that wood right there that's flat. We'll put more steel on the side of that wood. It goes down. There is a steel structure behind this also That right there, I actually screwed it and glued it to it. So it's just not wood just hanging out there. And my hinges are there, and that's why my hinges now will be hidden. As you can see, the notch cut there and cut there for my hinges. So that's gonna be in the next video. So, hope you're enjoying these. I know some of them are quite boring. At least that's what the wife seems to keep insinuating to me. She's a real, you know, confidence booster. I guess that's what our wives are for, right? Maybe she just wants me to see not being boring working on the car. Well, she don't hang out in the garage me either. I don't know. Anyway, so once I get the inside of this thing halfway buttoned up, then we'll start on the motor. So hopefully we'll get it fired up too before long. See how it sounds. I gotta get the water pump, I gotta get the pulleys. And I think I'm gonna rebuild both carburetors just because I'm here. Might as well do it. Other than that, I pretty much have everything for the motor. I still gotta get throttle linkage. No biggie. I did drop this sugar down in it. It's tight. Trans isn't all in it yet, so I'm hoping I still have clearance. I mean, when I mocked it up, I did have clearance there, so I'm hoping I do. I'm hoping it's just the motor's tilted back a little bit. If not, I guess we'll have to do a little bit of notching and carrying on there. I've had a couple people ask me about my steering column also. It is a 32-inch column. Seems to work all right. And like I say, once I get my trans in, we'll get the motor fired up, make sure it clears. And then on some other video, I'll be doing my steering linkage to my box. We'll get the steering hooked up on this thing. So just bear with me, keep in there. Getting this thing done slowly. I'm hoping maybe in August, maybe to be running and pulling itself, and I can trail it to a couple shows. It won't be tagged or road world probably, but maybe I'll be able to take it to a couple shows anyhow. Like I said, the paint's not 100% on it. Might have somebody come cut and buff it and try to just, you know, decorate up my shit. So maybe it'll look halfway decent when they get done with it. There's a couple spots in it. Let's see, it's probably not real good wiping off sand dust with a damn rag here, but I don't know if you can see it in video or not. But anyway, there is a spot right here that's in there. It's got a little bit. No big deal. I mean, it's obviously it's not perfect. It's great for local car shows and that kind of stuff, and plus I did it here in a little garage. I'm not a painter by any means, so I'm gonna live with it, rock it. Alrighty, man. Till the next video, just keep watching, man. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you gotta do.